Every week at Business at Breakfast, one of the members gets the opportunity to speak to the group about themselves and their business, or enlighten the group a little bit more about, oh, here we go, further insights into their business or enlighten the group a little bit more about themselves. The member can use the time to problem solve or seek assistance or advice from the group as a collective. The time is theirs to use however they would like. It's really not, because we have a meeting beforehand. We talk about what it's going to be and practice Q&A, and it's really not. It's ultimately about the person and what it is that they do. If we don't understand what they do, how on earth can we pass on the message? If we don't understand what they do, how could we become a customer if we didn't understand? We could be sitting at any networking meeting, you could be sitting amongst all these potential customers that can't be customers if they don't understand what it is that you do. So today we have the wonderful Ben Rusk. So Alchemist Ben Rusk lives at, by the way, did anyone notice my posts on Facebook and LinkedIn? Here's the question. Is he a leprechaun or is he an alchemist? Does anyone want to tell me? For those who are aware of Ben.
I thought leprechauns were alchemists.
Oh. So the difference between a leprechaun and alchemist, a leprechaun looks for gold, an alchemist makes it. Yeah. So we're going for, I mean, he could be considered a pirate. Big treasure chest of gold. But we're going alchemist Ben Rusk lives in Virginia Beach, Virginia. He's like a, there you go. He's like a pirate, helping people all over the world look for treasure and end up with gold, a bit like a leprechaun. But he turns things to gold. He speaks to business groups every week on the topics of gold and silver, wealth, and having enough money to live for the rest of your life. Ben Rusk is easily found on his website, benrusk.com. With that, Mr. Rusk, you can take it away. You've got up to 8 minutes, shouldn't take you that long, and then we'll have plenty of questions at the end.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Again, I'm Ben Rusk, and I'm with 7K Metals. And so what is that? It's a company that sells a membership for $149. And the people who buy it are simply people that are coming into large sums of money and don't know what to do with it. Gold is a perfect place to hold your wealth just because it's a commodity and it's not going anywhere. It's been around for 5,000 years and it will protect your wealth until you need it. And when you do, we have the ability to liquidate the gold and get the cash back into your bank within 24 to 48 hours. If you're a caregiver looking to extend your parents' money to pay for their care, gold and silver is a great place to hold it. If you're a school graduate with student loan debt and can't find a job for more than $30,000 a year, but you're looking to be financially viable by the time you're 60, starting to accumulate gold and silver will put you well on your way to getting there. Or if you're like myself and you're just looking for a better solution for your life savings, gold and silver has proven to me to be the source of where you want to hold your wealth. Now, my story is after the housing fiasco in 2008, I was feeling very uneasy about the stock market. It was giving me great anxiety. 4 years ago, I began looking for an alternative way to secure my life savings. When a friend of mine introduced me to 7K Metal and explained how they offered a gold-backed IRA solution, it was exactly the kind of solution I was looking for to secure my wealth. The best part was I was able to roll over my 401k and there were no penalties and no taxes to be paid. It's a simple 5-step process that I help many of our members walk through the steps and take care of their 401k rollovers as well. Over time, I've enjoyed a significant growth in my account over other traditional options for storing my wealth. I also tell the story that, there's 5 main assets the wealthy have been using for generations to secure their wealth. It's exclusive real estate, fine art, rare coins, gold, and other usable precious metals. This membership gives you 4 of the 5 that you can start to secure your wealth today. We have today, gold is at $2,800 an ounce. Silver is at $30 an ounce. Prior to 1971, gold was $32 an ounce. Silver was $2 an ounce, giving us a 16-to-1 ratio. When Nixon took us off the gold standard, gold began to rise meteorically. And today we are sitting at $2,800 an ounce. The question is, why is silver still at $30 an ounce? That's a 93 to 1 gold to silver ratio. Something's going to happen with silver soon. We just don't know what, and we don't know when. If we were to return to that 16 to 1 ratio, it would put silver at $175 an ounce. So gold and silver is a very good place to hold your wealth, protect the purchasing power, and it's easily accessible should you need to convert it back to cash. The problem is with gold, with the dollar, when inflation goes up, the purchasing power of the dollar goes down. However, with gold, when inflation goes up, the value of gold goes up with it. So as long as gold is fluctuating with inflation, it's a stable place to hold your wealth. And when you need it, it's easily accessible. If anybody would like more information, please feel free to give me a call, or I will drop a link in the chat. And if you would please, if you click on that link now and just let me know that it opened with a thumbs up, I'll be sure that it still works. And if you put your name and number in, I'll be sure to send you some more information. Thank you very much for your time today.
Excellent. Let me just test it. Yep, it opened at my end. Did it open for anyone else? Did anyone else test it? You have to copy and paste it across. There we go. All right, perfect.
All right.
Now,
thank you, everybody.
You're welcome, Ben. Does anyone have any questions for Ben? All right, I'm going to start off. It was a membership, right?
It is.
Okay, so can you just remind us again how much is the membership?
$149. That's a one-time cost, and it's renewable annually.
Okay, so annual membership at $149. And how easy, if you moved your money across, how easy is it to get it out? Do you have to jump through a huge amount of hoops? Does it take like weeks on end? How long does it take?
You can purchase your gold and silver today at any amount. As little as $1 will begin to hold an ounce of gold or an ounce of silver. You can buy it fractionally. You can sell it fractionally. And when you sell it, it takes 24 to 48 hours to get the money back into your bank account.
Excellent. Yep, 24 to 48. Excellent. Thank you. Mandeep,
thank you, Ben. Just a quick question, like when we have a gold and we have to get the loans, so do banks consider gold as a product where they can lend a loan against it, like for buying houses or investments? How does that work? Or do we have to liquidate that into the cash and then use it?
No, banks will hold your gold and silver bullion as collateral. When you pay off the loan, you get the metal back. You do not have to liquidate. And if a bank tells you no, go to another bank.
Okay. And mostly been speaking American terms, it's fine. And Mandeep, just because we're in Australia, it's always it's good to know that and ask based off just the Australian banks as well. But there are options there.
Thank you.
I'll also say that we're in 32 countries, so we do support worldwide members.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's cool. Always good to know. All right, Patricia, you got your hand up?
Yes. I have some silver coins. Would you buy from me?
We do not buy directly. If you want to give me a call offline and I'll help you work out the details on it. I have a couple of suggestions for you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Ben isn't personally a coin dealer, Patricia. However, he's around the coins a lot. So he's definitely got ideas. I think we talked about that last year when you came into business at breakfast last year about dealing with actual coins and things like that. So, yeah, excellent. Thank you. All right, Diane, you've got your hand up?
I'm a 7K member, Ben. There's many things about it that I appreciate. One is that they will hold it in a vault for you. You do not have to take delivery if you buy large sums. And the other thing is getting into the collection of rare coins it's always scary to like, what's my exit strategy? And they've figured that out for us too, because we have something called Stack and Sell, where we can go to Stack and Sell and put our coins up for sale there. So I'm just helping you to remember some of the things that I like so well about the product.
Nice. Excellent. Always good to get testimonials from others.
Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone else have any questions? It's always interesting when we get a topic that we're not used to, that when we get the information, there's a lot to process. So Ben, for you as a speaker, things that you need to know, and this is important for everybody to understand, and also as a salesman, is sometimes the audience needs to just process. It'll be one of those things that by the next meeting, or you'll be driving somewhere and you go, you know, I have this great question I needed to ask Ben. Why didn't it come to me at the meeting? Because your brain hasn't finished processing all the information. So I'm going to leave this for everybody to keep processing and allow the questions to come to you, and then contact Ben. There it is. His details are right at the bottom of the chat box. Contact Ben. Have a one-to-one. Write down the questions. Have a one-to-one. Get him on the phone. Get him on Zoom, and ask your questions so that you can understand more about what it is that you don't know yet. There you go.
And I love any and all questions, because if I don't know, I'll go find out.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Ben, for being our speaker today. And thank you, audience, for joining in as well.